maybe it's my own fault. Maybe I led you to believe my highlights started on the podium and not in practice.
The legend Rosenberg is a 4-time champion of the world.
Maybe I made you think that every race I did, I won.
2 litres in the tank for legend Rosenberg, rounding through the final corner. Does the greatest who ever do it, but if he doesn't, Scott and David steals it at the yard of bricks.
Maybe it's my fault that you think I'm unbeatable. Maybe I led you to believe that championships were given to me and not something I worked for every single day. Maybe I destroyed the league, or maybe you're just making excuses. Maybe you can beat me. Come and try.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Kyle Davidson, and welcome to the FVR Season 14 Draft Celebration. The long-awaited evening where drivers will get to know their teammates and, of course, rival teams. A full package of entertainment awaits you on this fine Wednesday evening. And to top it off, I am not alone. Evan Dalton, owner of FVR, welcome to the show.
Yes, Kyle, thank you very much for having me. It's a pleasure to be alongside you for this evening for one of the best parts of the season, I suppose. It is the FVR draft. And what a show we have here this season. Usually we just have the draft. Now we have the draft celebration. It's going to be a really good evening, I think.
Oh, it is going to be a good evening, and I'm going to be able to enjoy it thoroughly with you. So thank you for joining in.
Yes, but of course we have to start somewhere, really, don't we? And for those confused, this is, of course, the FVR draft. And the way this works is the main drivers have been split into 2 different seeds, Split 1 and Split 2. So Split 1 would be your more successful drivers. Split 2 would be your rookies, your newcomers. They're split into 2. The Split 2 drivers are decided in an order. So whoever is number 1 gets to pick first, whoever is number 10 picks last, and they are picking a Split 1 driver. So they are picking one of the better drivers to be their teammate for the season. The Split 1 driver then will pick their team. So if, say, one driver gets picked first, he goes, I want to race for McLaren. He gets the McLaren. 2 will say, okay, Red Bull, etc., etc., and that is how it works. But that order, I suppose, is the most important thing, and we are bringing back our draft lottery robot for this one, which is going to reveal the order now.
Commencing with draft lottery proceedings, organizing names, selecting places, watching Liam Hoosman Waiter failure compilations, finalizing order. Draft lottery ready. Pick 10, Borbune. Pick 9, Matthew Copsey. Pick 8, Jean Carlo. Pick 7, Pierre Discern. Pick 6, Julius Gassner. Pick 5, Jetin Panguru. Pick 4, Sam Williams. Pick 3, Adrian Tyke. Pick 2, Maurice Stumer. Pick 1, Tim Den Hire.
So it is Tim Den Hire then who will be selecting first in this season's FVR draft, and it's great to see your chat reaction at home to see who is celebrating what Zauber seems to be very happy with his pick, and that is the draft running order then. So I think Tim Den Hire is going to be very happy, Kyle, with his placing.
Oh, he is, but he's also going to be happy about something else here. We have a full schedule of other things that are also going to be covered today, just like the FVR Cup final, which will be played shortly. But before that, of course, I'm not going to let you guys wait any longer. We have 3 drafts to work on, and those will be now explained by the great Evan Dalton. So, Evan, take it away for the first 3 drafts.
Yes, we will have our first 3 drafts. Before we do that, folks, make sure to tag us on social media with how you're watching the FVR draft at home. That is Julius Gassner's setup, you can see in the background of that photo. But with any further ado, we have to come to the classic camera screen. Hello, everybody. Hope you're keeping well. A reminder, you can get your FVR merchandise on Similis Clothing. No suit for this season. We've just simply gone for the FVR merch. So, without any further ado then, with the first pick in the Season 14 FVR Driver Draft, Tim Den Hire selects 5-time world champion Legend Rosenberg for Mercedes this season. The 2 former teammates who won a Constructors' Championship back in Season 11, they are reuniting, and it is going to be Tim Den Hire alongside Legend Rosenberg in the Mercedes for this season. A championship-winning car with 2 championship-winning drivers. Kyle, what's your thoughts on that pick?
Oh, that is a great first pick. I mean, they've done it before, and why not do it again? The Constructors' Champion might just be headed their way for this season. On to draft 2, though.
Yes, we have our second pick coming up now, folks, and the second pick in this one, of course, does belong to Maurice Stumer, the German driver, scored a podium on his debut back in Silverstone, of course. And with the second pick in the FVR Driver Draft, Maurice Stumer selects Juan Hernandez for Scuderia Ferrari. The returning Spaniard goes second in the draft selection, and the team he also won a Constructors' Championship for, he will return and drive for. The second pick goes to Juan Hernandez, and it'll be the German working alongside a Spanish driver for the first time in his career. Let's see your thoughts on that one in the stream chat, folks, as Tim Den Hire saying let's go, very happy with his pick, as Borbune saying he's very happy with his 10th pick. Going 10th is disappointing on the surface, but not the worst in the world. Kyle, Juan Hernandez returning and going second pick. Is there any thoughts on that from you?
Well, that's a big name and that's a big teammate for you. So the only thing I'd be happy with is picking someone like him. It's going to be exciting for them as well. I think there is some sort of a challenge for Tim Den Hire and Legend Rosenberg in the Mercedes team.
Yes, there is a challenge for them, but then, of course, we do have our third pick coming up. The third pick of this year's FVR draft. And if you remember from the draft lottery bot, third pick went to Adrian Tishy, the Canadian driver. Fun fact, last season, Adrian, the only split 2 driver to outperform a split 1 driver, outperformed Tim Den Hire in the Williams. And Tim, of course, the first pick, Adrian the third pick. So they've done well in this draft selection. With the third pick of the Season 14 FVR driver draft, Adrian Tishy selects Tyler Davison for Visa Cash App or B. Adrian and Tyler both racing in the RB. Adrian definitely wanted to select Tyler at the nearest available opportunity, and Tyler wanted in the V-Carb. So with the third pick, Adrian will be joining alongside Tyler, and 2 very satisfied drivers with that one. Let's have a look at your chat reaction then on that one. If I actually clicked on the stream chat, that would help. Let's see your lineup. Sam Fate saying gotta beat the Constructors Champs. That's an amazing lineup. Tim Den Hire saying oh wow. Adrian Tishy saying Tyler or Kyle. I think he's happy with that one.
that one. I mean, well, to be fair, if you want a team and you want a teammate and you both can mix those together, then you have a good lineup. We have another good lineup coming up, though. We have a special event coming up right now, Evan. Of course, you already know what I'm talking about. For those who don't, we have, after these 3 drafts were confirmed, more action coming right now on our screen. The attention turns to another sport. It's football. It's the FVR Cup final coming your way live now on FVR.
This is the moment that they've all been waiting for. The excitement, the comebacks, the glory have led us here. This cauldron, this stadium, where heroes will be made. This is the FVR Cup finale. And a big welcome along to the Odromo for the finale of the FVR Cup. It is the Kerala Blasters who will be playing Borussia Mönchengladbach, and what a season we've had to lead us to this point. Some brilliant players, such as the one we're focusing on today. Kylian Mbappe, drafted to the Kerala Blasters before the season started, and what an impact he has made. Definitely one to watch here today. We've got 2 fantastic squads, 2 fantastic players who will round us out. What's been such a fabulous season. Very even split as well. Will be very hard to tell. Definitely could come down to the final stages of the game. Important to keep an eye on here is the defensive efforts from the 2 teams. Very good defensively all season, but definitely not lacking in the attacking phases. This will be a good one. And let's let battle commence here for the finale of the FVR Cup. It is Kerala Blasters versus Borussia Mönchengladbach. Blasters playing from left to right, Gladbach playing from right to left. And Kerala Blasters immediately looking to control the ball in centre park. It is Kylian Mbappe who tries to have first run of Virgil van Dijk, but not able to do so. Heung-min Son gets stripped of the ball here in centre park, and it's a very messy start to the first half. N'Golo Kante looking to try and put a bit of composure on the ball. You can see Victor Osimhen caught offside. 8 minutes down, Heung-min Son attacking the right-hand side for the Kerala Blasters. Brilliant ball for Alexis McAllister, but it is intercepted by Jules Koundé. Given over to Josef Gvardiol. And Theo Hernandez looking to create something down this left flank. That's given away, and McAllister's picked it up in a neat position. Flicks it back to N'Golo Kante. Kylian Mbappe on the ball now. Spreads to Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes breaking good defence. Brilliant save. Brilliant save by Manuel Neuer. Forces a corner, but Kerala looking very threatening from the offset. That's headed away, however. Jules Koundé picks it up on the edge of the area, tries to flick it back in. It is won well by Jamal Musiala. Musiala trying to break forward now to create something for Borussia Mönchengladbach. That's a poor ball, intercepted. Alexis McAllister gives it back to N'Golo Kante. Kylian Mbappe is fouled. That's going to be a dangerous free kick. It's too far for Heung-min Son to think about it. He plays it short, finds Kylian Mbappe. Mbappe! Brilliant save by Manuel Neuer. Very impressive performance so far from Neuer. Forces the second corner of the game. That's off the post! Brilliant, brilliant header by the Kerala Blasters. Great ball in. And with 22 minutes down, you would like to think Blasters will score first. Now it finds Victor Osimhen. Is this the chance? Beats 1, beats 2. It's Victor Osimhen. And that's a brilliant goal. 1-0 to the Kerala Blasters after 23 minutes. Gladbach living dangerously here defensively, and it's given away very threateningly. Paulinho wins it, but that's given straight back to the Blasters. Bruno Fernandes tees one up from outside the area. No good. Second half underway here at the Old Dromo. It is Kerala Blasters 1, Borussia Mönchengladbach 0, and it was the Kerala Blasters who were all over the first half. A very dominant performance. Gladbach not really getting much on the cards, and they have had to make changes. Change for the Kerala Blasters as well, as there's a shot save there. Paulinho finds Lionel Messi. Messi jinks past one, just like he so well does. Messi past two, that finds Jamal Musiala, but it's well intercepted by Gini Wijnaldum. Heung-min Son now on the ball. Bruno Fernandes, the space opening up on the left-hand side. Antonio Rudiger finds Kylian Mbappe. Mbappe intercepted by Virgil van Dijk once again, and Van Dijk has sent Messi on his bike. Lovely little ball over the top, finds Harry Kane. Kane tries it from the angle. That's a brilliant finish. Brilliant finish by the English striker. That's sort of come against the run of play really here, but it is 1-1 at the Old Drommo for the FVR Cup finale. Kerala Blasters 1, Borussia Mönchengladbach 1. Goals from Victor Osimhen and Harry Kane. Çalhanoğlu now plays it to Heung-min Son. Son, pass 1, pass 2, forces the save out of Manuel Neuer once again. Here is Williams, progressing forward, trying to whip one in. Jamal Musiala back to Williams. Williams unsure what he wants to do with it here. Runs for the corner once again. There's no one really in the box giving him an option. He has just played it off Jules Koundé and forces a corner kick for Borussia Mönchengladbach. Gladbach are growing into this game. As you can see, Darwin Núñez being brought on for Victor Osimhen for the Kerala Blasters. Ball whipped in, finds Virgil van Dijk. 2-1, very much against the run of play. Although Gladbach have been growing into it, that is the turn for the Bucks. Van Dijk shockingly beating Messi in the air. Here's Bruno Fernandes. Alexis McAllister, Heung-min Son, intercepted by Çalhanoğlu. Mbappe is on the ball. There's plenty of space for Kylian Mbappe. Who else? It's 2-2. And a crucial goal by the Frenchman. Blasters 2, Gladbach 2, game on. 80 minutes on the clock, Fernandes looking for something. Rudiger, back to Kylian Mbappe. It's Alexis McAllister. Wijnaldum once again finds Kylian Mbappe. He's stripped of it by the Gladbach defence. Theo Hernandez looking for an outlet, finds Williams. Nico Williams not able to make much movement with it. Let's give it back to Blasters once again. Roberto Firmino spreads it wide to find Kylian Mbappe. Mbappe progressing forward into the area. He's blocked. Paulinho will come out with it. And this is getting very nervy here at the Old Romo. Donyell Malen wanted to play it to Harry Kane, but Kane just drifting offside. Alexis McAllister now. Gladbach need numbers at the back here. Roberto Firmino, there was an outlet there. There was a run through, but didn't quite spot the gap. Kylian Mbappe flicks it to Antonio Rudiger. Still Mbappe. Can Mbappe create some magic? Oh, he's got past one. Oh, it's fallen nice for Roberto Firmino. And that's going to be that, surely. What a late goal for Firmino. He takes it. Brilliant finish. It's 3-2 to the Kerala Blasters. Let's have a look at this one once again. You can see the brilliant little play between Mbappe and Rudiger. Mbappe just takes the risk. It is initially one, but it's poor defending. It falls for Roberto Firmino. And the Brazilian, crucial at the finish. Is Joshua Kimmich, who's brought down by Rudiger. Is there one more chance in this one for Borussia Mönchengladbach? This needs to be a good ball from Donyell Malen. He won't be taking it. It will be Joshua Kimmich who will be taking it. This needs to be a very good ball. Whipped in. No joy from it. And Blasters now just need to get this down the pitch. And Josip Gvardiol is free. And he's running away and trying to catch Darwin Núñez. But Núñez beats his man. Is it going to be 4-2 potentially? Darwin Núñez cannot finish. That would have put the seal on it. With 92 minutes, it will be that. Kerala Blasters have won the FVR Cup.
A totally unexpected and new name holds the FVR Cup now. We cannot stop with the surprises though, because coming up right now is another 3 drafts. Evan, can you confirm that the next 3 drafts are locked in?
Yes, they are, Kyle. The next 3 picks are ready, and we are ready to announce them. So, of course, we had the first 3 picks, very entertaining. Now we go to the 4th pick. If you can't remember from the draft lottery machine, It is Sam Williams who holds the 4th pick in the draft. Who will follow Tyler Davison and Adrian Tishy? Well, with the 4th pick in the Season 14 FVR draft, Sam Williams selects Sam Faith for Red Bull Racing. Faith, Constructors' Championship winner last season alongside Legend Rosenberg, will stay in the Austrian outfit, and he is alongside Sam Williams in the 4th pick of the draft. Some would say a bit of a different pick, but certainly an intriguing one nonetheless, Kyle.
It is. It's a very interesting pick, and I'm excited to see what they can do as well. We've had some great picks today, so let's keep moving. Next one, Evan.
Yes, let's have a quick look at the chat as Yathan celebrating that one for some reason. Sam Faith saying, what, hell yes, very happy with Red Bull Racing. Let's move onwards then, and we are halfway through our draft selection picks, and with the 5th pick in the FVR draft, you will remember it's Yathan Panguru's selection, and with the 5th pick in the FVR draft, Yathan Panguru selects 2-time FVR World Champion Luke Davies for Williams Racing. The first time in a long time that Luke Davies will not be driving a McLaren. He has changed his affiliation, and he will be joining his fellow English team of Williams. That's certainly a different one, Kyle. Luke not going to be in the Papaya car next season.
Definitely. We'll have to see what the champion of previous seasons can do in a different car, and it will be an exciting show for him as well, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it is. We have one more pick coming up now, and this is our 6th pick, of course, in the draft. And with the 6th pick in the FVR draft, Julius Gassner selects Avesta Gobadi for Aston Martin Racing. The teammates from last season are teammates again this season. It is Aston Martin for Julius Gassner and Avesta Gobadi. And Julius, I think, going to be very happy with that one, Kyle.
For sure, I am pretty sure that Julius will be very happy with that pick, and I'm leaving it at that. Yeah, we're not going to talk any further about that one. It will be an interesting season for those two, which I will enjoy to watch.
Yes, it is. That is our next 3 draft
anyway,
picks
we've
done.
got some more coming up shortly with the... Yep, it is. And with that, we have to hold on for a moment here. We have a show coming up, and in the game show where I will be questioned about something that I am not sure I will entirely ace at. So, we'll see that. But before that, a small ad break.
I knew I would become champion. I worked to become champion. I will always remember that one night. The Jedi lights were bright, but I shone brighter. 27 corners, each one becoming mine.
Oh, it's still full Luke Davies commitment through there.
We've had many good days, but this was my special night.
But Luke Davies is going to go for the race lead here in Saudi Arabia, and Luke Davies is going to complete his ultimate goal. The man who has worked for everything he's been given, the man who has fought like there's nothing truly that can stop him. His optimism is off the chart. His greatness is confirmed. Luke Davies is champion of the world.
Welcome back to the Season 14 FVR Draft celebration, folks. And now, before we get the next few picks underway, while we're waiting for them to be confirmed with the officials, we have a returning favourite. You might remember this game from the last time Kyle did one of these programmes. It was the Season 11 pre-race show for the season finale. It is another game of Who Said It? And we will be quizzing Kyle on Who Said What. Feel free to play along at home, folks. We will be popping the chat back up throughout the evening, or throughout the game, I should say. So make sure you play along at home. And if you are the driver who said it, please don't comment. Don't spoil the fun for everybody else. So, Kyle, first up, who said Lewis McWilliam is a potato?
Oh, that's a hard one, but I am gonna go with someone who usually talks like that in that manner about other people when he's in stressful situations. May it be the new teammate of Julius Gessner? Is it a Vestagobadi?
Is it a Vestigobadi? Get your picks in at home. It is not. It was Tyler Davison who said
What?
he called Lewis, or he said he actually had the racecraft of a potato, to be specific, but he did call Lewis McWilliam a potato. Second one up then. Who said if I had an arm long enough, I would probably punch them?
I don't know. That guy sounds like an absolute genius who runs an amazing team called Spider GT. That has to be me talking about the performance, the terrible performance, I should say, of my drivers in the FVR GT series a couple of seasons ago. Is it me?
This one is from the FVR GT Championship, and yes, it is. It is Kyle Davison who said this one. I hope you got that one at home, folks. But yeah, that was posted on our Instagram account. Onwards we go then, and we're going to give them we're going to get the chat to give their answer for this one first, but you can contemplate it as well, Kyle. So, who said, having the Netherlands match on a second screen wasn't a bright idea? Track limits had no limit for me. And this is, of course, from when we raced during the Euros, I believe.
Phew, that's a hard one, but when I hear track limits had no limits, I think about someone who has a lot of other limits in terms of capabilities. So I'm gonna guess Tim Den Heijer. He's a great soccer fan, so must be Tim Den Heijer. That's my answer.
Did you just say soccer?
No comment. Is it Tim Den Heijer?
Oh, let's have a look at the chat first and see. And Julius Gassner getting the correct answer there. It was, of course, Tim Den Heijer who said that one. So Tim said that. Let's keep going then. Who said, at this spin rate, I might just change my name to Liam?
I do not know who said that, but I want to give him a bunch of flowers for that one. I'm totally in the blind here, but no. Callum Birch? No, that can't be Callum Birch. I guess a Vestagobadi.
This one was Julius Gassner. It was Sober who said this one. So,
well, they are awfully linked together now in the series.
That's when you know you're getting cooked. One more to go, then the final one. Who said Conor Rochford has more battery than a Tesla factory?
Oh, that's got to be like Luke Davies or something, because he would probably say something like that. Is this Luke Davies?
No, this one was actually me on a stream.
What?
And I believe you were you commentating alongside me? No, you probably weren't. But yeah, this one was actually me. So that is another good game of Who Said It. Hope you enjoyed that one, folks.
My. Yeah, well, that was indeed disappointing. We should probably move on and do some more drafts, Evan. Are you ready for the next two?
Yep, next three picks are in. Let's keep going onwards and forwards. And of course, the last pick we had was Julius Gassner selecting Nathan Marriott. So you'll remember after the draft lottery machine, it was Pierre Dezern who has the 7th pick. So with the 7th pick in the FVR Season 14 draft, Pierre Dezern selects Nathan Marriott for McLaren. McLaren finally off the board. It is Pierre Dezern and Nathan Marriott, and Nathan last season, Kyle. Very, very impressive.
It was very impressive. He was actually so impressive, and that's a fun fact for you, which you don't even know, I think. I accidentally wrote his name down instead of Xavier Maynard in one of my driver lineups, resulting in a big which resulted in Xavier being.
How does that show he was impressive? That shows your lack of intellect.
Because I thought of his name. I thought of his name instead of Xavier's, which is still something that's being haunted. Well, I'm being haunted for. So yeah, well, great lineup, great drivers. So even they have an interesting chance, or a shot at least, I should say, at the Constructors Championship.
Yeah, I definitely have to agree with you. We have 3 more picks to go. We'll do one more now, and then we will have an interview with a certain special someone. But it is Giancarlo, a rookie, who had the next pick. And with the 8th pick in the Season 14 FVR draft, Giancarlo selects Matthew Stotts for Haas Formula 1. The one and only American on the grid will be teaming up with a Frenchman in the form of Giancarlo in a Haas machine. So Jean with a good pick there for his first FVR draft, and that's an interesting partnership.
It really is. It's to be fair, quite an experienced driver, I'd say. I've seen his name pop around a few times, Matthew Stotts, and driver, which is always interesting to see. Now, though, Evan, we've got someone in there. I see him already waiting in the waiting room. It is one of the most controversial drivers yet, and the first recorded in history to get banned from a FIFA tournament. Elias Gessner will be interviewed by you. And,
yes, let's bring him
in.
in.
Leave it off to you.
It is an FVR draft tradition that we bring this man in for a bit of an interview. He's on mute at the minute. Hopefully he unmutes himself.
Hello.
Oh my God! Hello, Zauber.
Okay.
Welcome along.
Hello.
Can you please turn off the stream playing in the background?
No. Wait. Give me a moment.
Please do.
That was not the stream, that was my headset. My headset fully turned the volume down, so that's why you were able to stream on my TV in front of me, but it's muted. Kyle, are you okay, Kyle?
You sound like a robot.
I am not okay.
What is this shit? What is this shit? Wait, get the old traditional way with the old traditional way. My setup is me again.
Yeah, Festa's gonna have a great time in the party with him as an engineer.
Best, I'm so sorry.
I have literal tears. You know that SpaceX project that went to Mars?
I don't think I can turn on.
We're talking to one of the astronauts right now. We are in contact.
I don't think I can turn on the camera again tonight. I'm crying.
No, I'm crying as well. This is an interesting addition. No wonder you got banned from the FIFA tournament.
Let's try again. Hello, Zomer.
Mars. Do we have contact?
Houston, we have a problem.
Okay, I think it works.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, so you do have a normal voice. Evan, take it away.
I switched to my phone since I think I broke my headset. My friend of mine said it sounds like this when I'm on PlayStation, but somehow I fucked it up.
Sauber, stop cursing. It's not Watershed, yeah. How are you keeping, Julius?
I'm good. Apart from that Mars mission.
Yeah, how was it? It's like a 7-month delay, isn't it? It's to get to there.
Yeah, I needed that space food.
So, Sauber, Avesta, your teammate now once again this season. Are you happy with that one?
I'm happy. Awesta isn't. Awesta told me before the season, don't put me early in the draft because he doesn't want me to be teammates.
Well, you messed that one up.
Yeah, I totally messed up with this one, but I trained a bit and like I looked at my times, and if I take my time from VRP to the FVR time, I'm like a second faster. And like I want to help Awesta to get that constructor title this time.
You have a bit of an announcement for everyone at home, don't you?
Yes, the big announcement. The announcement everyone waited. So for the whole group of FVR, we get a championship trophy again. The winner of the season will be able to hold a trophy this season. I knew we had a trophy one day, and I was like, why don't we have the trophy anymore? And
Thanks,
I knew Luke has it, and then the idea came to my mind why we can't make like a big medal trophy, but we can print a trophy. So Luke will, if Luke is fast, Luke is taking a lot of time at the moment. He will give me a 3D scan of the original trophy, and the winner gets a 3D printed version of it with a metal plate sticked on it where like the season and the name of the winner is engraved.
So, Zauber, just to confirm to
Yes.
the viewers at home, you're the one making the trophy.
I'm the one making the 3D printer obviously prints it, but I would stick the metal plate to it and engrave it.
So just about the season then, are you and Avesta hoping that you can pick up that trophy and you don't have to pay much for shipping? Are you hoping maybe that Julius Gaston can become the world champion?
Definitely not. I never ever will be world champion. And not gonna lie, I somehow hope it is Legend, because Legend lives in the Netherlands. And yeah, but I looked at the shipping, and shipping isn't that much. And I think it's like a way to show and give something back to the league, and show how much I'm admiring your work, Evan, and how I'm admiring the league, and I thought I can do my part with this thing.
Before we wrap up the interview, any final things you want to share with the world?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab that record for the most insult words this season somehow. I don't know how I will do it, but if I get a podium, my first 5 words will only be insult words, so I get that record. That is my goal this season. And Niels, I'm coming for you. I will overtake you on track and on that goddamn world championship order and the standings. I will overtake you. I will be the best German this season.
Julius Zauber, Mr. Robot.
Yes.
Thank you very much for joining us.
We're
It's always a pleasure to have you here on the draft program, and we hope to see you at a podium interview this season.
I will get a podium.
Actually, you can stay with us for a second, Zauber, because we have some predictions to make. You're more than welcome to join us for that one. Kyle, I think we have some
prediction game.
Yeah, we have some predictions. I'm going to ask everyone right now about some of these predictions that we will have. I'm sorry, I'm still recovering from the Marsman incident. Zauber, how many safety cars are you predicting this season?
In one race or in the whole
Zauber
season?
that question.
In the whole race?
Yeah, I'm asking him.
In one race or in the whole season?
No, in the whole season. In the whole season, every round. How many safety cars in total?
I think at least 30. With
God.
Monaco, with Monaco, FVR didn't race in this game, and I think we will have surely a lot of safety cars. Maybe we get a Niels controversy again, and he takes out 5 safety cars.
I'm gonna hope that doesn't happen personally. Personally, I very much hope that doesn't happen.
Question from the chat to you, though. Who do you not want to win? Is a question from Tyler, Niels. Sorry, Zauber.
Who I want to win the championship?
No,
you
don't
want to win.
I mean, definitely not Khan after he wrote that things in the chat, even though I like him. But I mean, in terms of championship, I definitely don't want Legend or Luke, because Westa wins the title this season. But in terms of drivers, I don't have someone who I really hate. Sometimes, they are mean to me, but I love them all. So if I have to choose one guy, if Luke doesn't give me the 3D scan, it's definitely Luke. But otherwise, I think it's Legend, because I want a Westa to win the title.
Now, that's some good sportsmanship. So, positive words in the end from you, Evan. I think it's time to move on from the predictions and this amazing interview and move on to the final 2 drafts.
Yes, thank you very much, Zauber, for joining us.
Yes.
We have to move on to the final 2 draft picks here this evening. It's always great to have Zauber alongside us. But Kyle, I think it's time for the final 2 picks.
It is time for the final 2 picks, and I enjoyed that interview thoroughly. So
yeah,
let's move on.
I did as well. I think I've just about recovered. I think the tears have stopped flowing. But with the final 2 picks in the FVR draft, you might remember it is another rookie, Matthew Copsey, who will be picking in 9th. And with the 9th pick in the season 14 FVR draft, Matthew Copsey selects Dylan McClements for Alpine. And Dylan, of course, came onto the scene last season, was Rookie of the Season. Unbelievable performance from Dylan. And Kyle, I think it's an absolute crime he's fallen to 9th pick.
It is an absolute crime. That guy has proved so many people wrong that debut drivers cannot always be impressive. But this was just a complete case of was disrespect to the old ones in this league. He's done incredibly well in his first season, and I distinctively remember his performance in Abu Dhabi as well. It's an amazing lineup, and a shame he's the 9th pick.
Yeah, Dylan, of course, winning in Australia. That does leave us with one more pick, however. Everything else has been decided. The 10th pick in the Season 14 FVR draft. Borbune selects Khan Dulger for Kick Sauber Racing, and it is Bor and Khan who will be alongside each other for this season. And Kyle, in all honesty, for the 10th pick, that's a good lineup.
It is. I don't know why that's the 10th pick. There have been some, the same with the last pick as well. It's interesting to see the way they have picked each other, but see, it's a great lineup anyway. I've seen great lineups all around, honestly. I think this is going to be one of the better seasons, Constructor Championship-wise, but also, of course, for the individual championship, Evan. It's going to be a great one.
It is going to be a great season. Kyle, thank you for joining me for this.
Yep, I appreciate it. I have been enjoying this thoroughly. Thank you for having me again. I hope to be there soon. It has been an amazing stream.
It has been a fantastic stream indeed. Let's have one more look at our stream chat. Get your final thoughts on the Season 14 FVR draft. Luke saying crazy for a 9th pick. Then Tyler saying, how is he 9th? Bune in the Kick. Poor kid. Slam Fate saying, Kick is Battle of the Equals. Oh, that's an interesting shout. Battle of the Equals there. Nathan saying McLaren for the Constructors. What a great FVR draft we've had, folks. That concludes our Season 14 draft celebration. We thank you very much for joining us. And what an evening we have had. From football to robots to picks, it has had it all. From myself and Kyle Davis alongside me, thank you very much for joining us. We shall see you on Saturday in Texas. Stay safe, stay well, and we shall see you next time. Bye-bye.
Maybe it's my own fault. Maybe I led you to believe my highlights started on the podium and not in practice.
The legend Rosenberg is a 4-time champion of the world.
Maybe I made you think that every race I did, I won.
2 litres in the tank for legend Rosenberg, rounding through the final corner. Does the greatest who ever do it, but if he doesn't, Scudson David steals it at the yard of bricks.
Maybe it's my fault that you think I'm unbeatable. Maybe I led you to believe that championships were given to me and not something I worked for every single day. Maybe I destroyed the league, or maybe you're just making excuses. Maybe you can beat me. Come and try.